Did KSI just make the biggest mistake of his career? After more than a decade helping build one of YouTube's biggest groups, KSI walked away from the Sidemen, believing it was time for a new chapter. But after a series of bold comments, unexpected decisions, and the Sidemen continuing to thrive without him, many fans are now asking one question. Did KSI seriously miscalculate? Here's what happened. For years, KSI wasn't just a member of the Sidemen. He was one of the faces of the brand. So when he announced he was leaving after more than 13 years, it shocked millions of fans. The timing also caught people off guard. Reports and comments from members of the group suggested KSI announced his departure publicly earlier than the group had originally planned, leaving fans wondering whether everything behind the scenes had gone according to plan. Around the same time, KSI made headlines for publicly comparing himself to some of YouTube's biggest creators, including MrBeast and IShowSpeed. Those comments quickly spread online. Some viewers admired his confidence. Others felt he was becoming overly confident, arguing that he was underestimating what made the Sidemen successful in the first place. Many believed KSI was ready to prove he could become even bigger on his own. But what happened next wasn't what many people expected. Because instead of the Sidemen struggling without KSI, the group seemed to keep moving forward without missing a beat. Since KSI's departure, the Sidemen have continued releasing their regular content, attracting millions of views and maintaining the momentum they've built over the years. Rather than becoming weaker, many fans believe the group has shown that the Sidemen brand has grown beyond any single member. That completely changed the conversation online. Instead of asking whether the Sidemen could survive without KSI, people started asking whether KSI had underestimated just how powerful the group had become. Then came another surprise. KSI himself later acknowledged that the Sidemen were doing well without him. For some fans, that showed maturity and respect for the group he helped build. For others, it felt like an admission that leaving may not have had the impact many expected. It's important to remember that KSI has said burnout played a major role in his decision to leave, and he continues to have successful businesses, music projects, and millions of followers. But that hasn't stopped the debate. Critics argue that his bold public comments and comparisons to creators like MrBeast and IShowSpeed created expectations that have been difficult to live up to. Supporters say it's far too early to judge, and that stepping away from the Sidemen doesn't define the next chapter of his career. For now, one thing is clear. The internet is watching every move KSI makes. So, what do you think? Did KSI make the biggest mistake of his career? Or is this simply the beginning of a new chapter that people are judging too quickly? Let us know in the comments and stay with Gossip Chapter for more creator drama, celebrity news, and the biggest stories on the internet.